Hey guys, checking in. This is William McClain with One Sotheby's International Realty. Today we're up in North Miami in Souci, a beautiful gated waterfront community just east of Biscayne Boulevard. And I'm going to be taking you inside right now, a bank-owned property, and show you what you can expect if you're interested in trying to get a deal on a bank-owned, what you're going to be facing once you take on one of these types of projects. So hang on a second and we're going to go on in. Okay, so as we go up here, you can see that this property was obviously foreclosed on. There hasn't been any inhabitants probably in quite a while, so this is in many cases what you can expect. The one good plus is that we're on a nice piece of waterfront property here, and it looks like it seems to have some pretty good bones. So let's go inside and see what we got. So you see you got some really nice, maybe 15-foot ceilings as you walk in here. Fireplace. Pool looks like it's covered up for security reasons. You can see down here we've had some heavy rains lately, so obviously I saw a tarp on the roof, so there's definitely some water issues from the roof. That'll have to be replaced. You see the floors here over here are warping, so while it doesn't seem too bad, you're really going to have to pretty much replace everything from the roof to the ceiling to pretty much all finishes on the inside. Over here in the kitchen, most of the stuff has been pulled out. It was probably once pretty nice, but now it's pretty dated, so all that would get scrapped. Here you have a nice double door. None of this is impact glass, so whoever buys this is going to want to secure this with some impact glass. This is what you're really buying out here. So we're in a gated community, which adds to the value, but this waterfront access here looks like the dock is pretty beat up. This is going to have to be replaced, and definitely going to need some new pilings. You see the neighbor just next door has a really nice boat lift installed, and then if you look just out this way, you're only probably 3 houses to the bay, so that's really what you're benefiting from on a project like this. So it's a pretty sizable home, almost 4,000 square feet. These are few and far between up here unless they're new construction, so there's definitely some upside in that. This looks like a little breakfast area off the kitchen, which is kind of cool. As you can see, there's just a lot of work, from landscaping to the pool pavers. God knows what is underneath this tarp here and what condition this pool is like, but in any case, you're sort of getting a deal and then taking on the work. As you look up, you can see the roof is completely gone in the back. That's a tarp. You see a piece hanging right there. And all that wooden fascia around it is pretty rotted. You can see water coming through. Let's go back inside and look at some more of the rooms. Okay, so we're back inside. Again, you have this really nice, dramatic 15, maybe 18-foot ceiling here, which at some point could be really nice. All these windows are going to have to be changed out. You could probably do something very contemporary with that if you wanted. There's no power in here, so in bank-owns, again, you'll find disgusting things in toilets, no power, and all sorts of crazy things. This is a guest room. It's very dark, you can't see. And then this down here was, at one time, the garage that they've converted to playroom, what have you. Looks like over here, yeah, you have the washer and dryer. So you have this big usable space downstairs for a living room, entertainment room. Guest room on this side, which you can't see because it's too dark. Half bathroom right here, but there is a full bath inside that bathroom. On this side you have 2 guest rooms side by side. Again, never really know what you're going to find. It's tough to say also when the last person was in here. Strange things. Again, this bathroom has sort of like a mini tub. That's what you don't want to see. But you have a kind of a cool stand-up shower here, and then this sort of mini tub. Doesn't make any sense. And then this sort of wet bar type structure in here. And then when you look up, again, you're getting a deal, but you're taking on a lot of work. Got to really do your due diligence and make sure it all makes sense. Here again, a lot of natural light. And then this little stairway is going to lead us up to the master. So already you can see water damage from this light fixture right over here. And then you'll see, because of the grade of the ceiling, the master sort of has a sloping little Willy Wonka effect as you come this way. Here, where I'm standing closest to the window, you're only got about a 6-foot clearance. Over towards the back, it's probably 8 or maybe even 10 foot. You do have really nice windows looking out. One option might be to raise this ceiling height and give this the proper ceiling dimension for the master, which would definitely increase the value. And here, you know, this was at one point in time a nice little setup, and now it's just needs to be gutted. So air conditioner looks pretty old. Is there a year on it? I can't see. But this would need to be replaced as well. Closet space, not so bad. Pretty decent amount of space in here. Main thing is this beam, which is very likely structure bearing. So probably wouldn't be able to remove it. And again, this ceiling height is the only thing that kind of presents a challenge. So that should give you a little bit of taste and some insight on these bank-owned foreclosures at the $1 million+ mark on the water here. There's still some of them available. There's still some great upside. Bank on that one is asking $1.24 million. You could probably expect to have to drop anywhere from $250,000 to maybe as high as $400,000 to get it up to speed. But in any case, a finished home of that size should fetch at least $2 million or at least close to that. So there's definitely room to either make some money or to fix it and keep it as your own. If you're interested or have any more questions on bank-owned or any other properties up here, please give me a call. It's William McClain with One Sotheby's International Realty. Thanks.